Hi, welcome to Luxury in Moderation, where we appreciate the finer things in life without going overboard. Today we have an in-depth review of the Hermes Grooming Bag, which I have had the opportunity to use for a couple of times now. So I definitely wanted to give myself some time to actually use this and tell you guys about the functionality before I did a video on it. But before we get into that, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Joanne, and on this channel I upload videos about luxury handbags and other luxury lifestyle products. So if you like this kind of content, please remember to like this video and subscribe below. So back to the Hermes Grooming Bag. This is from the grooming atelier within Hermes, so it's not considered a bag, and it's definitely not leather. So they originally made this grooming bag to hold horse supplies like brushes and everything else that you need for an equestrian lifestyle. I am not aware of all of those things, but I intended to buy this as a travel bag. I love totes, so this really appealed to me. Plus it looked so functional with all the pockets, but I will get into how actually functional it is. Just a quick overview of this bag style. This is the blue fabric version with the brown fabric trim. In this style, there is also a gray woolen version, which I actually love as well. I love navy blue and I also love gray. I really intended to use this as a travel bag, so I needed something that was going to be very tough and durable. That's why I went with the blue version. So it does have two top handle straps that are sewn in, as well as a detachable strap. So again, this is in that brown fabric. And I want to talk specifically about the quality in a second. And then once you get inside the bag, there's a bright orange inside and an inside pouch that is completely detached, so you can take it out. Once you take it out, you're left with a completely empty bag. There's no slip pockets or anything. On the outside though, you do have 4 pockets, one on every side. So one on this side, the front, this is a slip pocket, this other side, and then finally the same slip pocket in the back here. So only one side says the Hermes Cellier Paris. And then let's just talk about this pouch separately, because I did use it with and without the pouch on my travels so far. Inside the pouch, you also have a lot of pockets. You have a zippered pocket in the back here. It's very big and almost the entire length of the pouch. And then you have 2 side pockets. And then it does have a drawstring closure. So all in all, I think it was designed to be pretty functional and versatile, however you choose to use it. But I will go into some things that weren't exactly performing perfectly. But first, let's talk about the quality. First, I wanted to mention the fabric. I don't know what the official correct term of this fabric is, but it is very thick and very durable for sure. My essay said that they coated it with something so it shouldn't get a lot of marks and scratches on it. And because of the quality and thickness of this fabric, there's definitely a weight to it. It is not super light. For example, compared to my garden party, which is also in a Hermes canvas, this is much lighter, even though there is some leather trim and the bottom is all leather. For example, when I took this garden party on a trip, I had 3 bottles of water in it, completely full, and it was still super light. I really didn't feel the weight of this bag at all. However, with the grooming bag, I can definitely feel the weight of the bag even while it's empty. The other thing I wanted to mention when it comes to quality is I absolutely love the quality of this strap. So I'm going to take it off because I want to show you just the quality that this is made of. The leather tab that is sewn to the brown cloth is very long and strong, and it's just, you know, it feels super sturdy. And then the hardware itself is incredibly thick and durable feeling as well. It doesn't feel flimsy. And you notice that even though it has this hinge, like a lot of detachable straps, it actually does not have a swivel on the clip. As opposed to, for example, this LV strap that has the hinge part as well as this swivel part that allows you to change the direction of the actual strap. This Hermes one does not do that. It's a solid piece that's connecting the hinge to this oval part. So while it may be a little bit inconvenient because you have to make sure that, you know, the direction of the strap is laying flat, it also definitely feels a lot more hardy and well made to me because it is just like one solid piece. So I am not afraid to load this bag up and for it to become super heavy because I just don't feel like the strap is going to break at all. So how is it using this functionally? In my first travel with the bag without the pouch, I did want the big open space because I needed to put a lot of things in the tote for that first trip. So I didn't get to use the convenience of the inside pockets, which was a little bit difficult because I'm used to having organization within the bag. Of course, you could always put a bag organizer, but just without anything in it, there's no way to kind of organize your pieces unless you use little pouches. So that was one thing, but it does also help the bag be a little bit lighter, just a smidge. So let's put the pouch back in. And I did use the pouch the second time I traveled with it. And it was definitely, again, nice to have that organization where I could put my more valuable things in the zip pocket. However, I did discover two things. The first is that when you buckle these snaps on the outside, which allows you to, again, be more versatile with the bag. It changes the shape of the bag to be a little bit more like a trapezoid. And it also allows these outer pockets to stick out more, so you could put like a really big water bottle inside or whatever you need. That does obviously scrunch up the inside, which makes the inside side pockets droop down. So I'm always worried that things are going to fall out because of that. But that's just, again, the nature of the design where, again, you're having the sides pushed in. So the side pockets on the inside are obviously going to be affected. The shape of them is not going to be upright, and you're just going to have to figure out, you know, what works in there to put in because they are going to droop in there. You can see on the sides. So then let's unsnap these. And for that second trip, it was a work trip, so I put my ginormous 14-inch laptop in here, which, you know, thankfully this bag was large enough to fit. That's one of the reasons why I was attracted to this bag, because it is so large it can carry my very large work laptop. And I was able to have some kind of separation because of the inner pouch and the outside. There is kind of like a separation here, but it doesn't go all the way down because, of course, the bottom of the pouch is exactly the same depth and width as the inside of the tote bag. So it's just going to squish down a little bit, which is not really an issue. It's not going to break. It's just going to wrinkle it, and you know, you're just going to have to press it out and stuff it when you're not using it, so it doesn't have that permanent crease. Here are some mod shots for you guys. So obviously you can carry it as a top handle and it works really well, but it can get pretty heavy. The strap isn't very long, so it actually hits me right on the waist here. And then I don't really carry it like this, but it could work as a shoulder bag if, you know, your arms can fit through the size of the handles. So it's a little bit uncomfortable for me because it is hitting me in my armpit right here. So I don't think I would be carrying it like this, but in a pinch, you know, if I needed both my hands and I didn't want to go crossbody, I could do that. So yeah, it's definitely cute and a pop of color. I don't love orange, but it works with this bag. It gives it a little bit more dimension, and it's just very stylish. I think it's understated. It's like that old classic equestrian elegance that Hermes began from. So I would love to see more pieces like this from them in the future. It's been wonderful for travel. It's been wonderful for work travel. It's large enough to stuff everything that I need in the plane and then some. So if you've been considering the grooming bag, I would definitely recommend it. I don't think most boutiques have a lot of them in stock, but I do think it's a ongoing production piece, especially because Hermes does know that people love traveling with it. So you can always just let your SA know, and the next one that comes in can be yours. Well, I hope this review was helpful for you. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them in the comments below. If you like this kind of video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification